I was born in State College, Pennsylvania. I went to State College Area High School. Round of applause for Mark Nagar for organizing this entire conference. He is a tour de force. Another housekeeping item, you may have seen there's plenty of water. Just go crazy all day today. We know how to do these conferences right. You know, as Mark mentioned, we thought we were going to have about 200 people, and we were so psyched when we saw over 900 people had registered. To me, it shows that there's this real desire and commitment from the acquisition workforce to find ways to cut through the red tape, to do things more innovative, to be more efficient, to save taxpayer dollars. So it's really heartening to all of us. And we know that innovation is the cornerstone to cutting through a lot of that red tape. I know you've all read my December 4th memo, which lays out the, Tom laughs the loudest, which lays out my blueprint for the next 2 years for the federal space. And one of the areas is category management, which I won't go into in great detail because Dan Tengerlini is going to walk you through that at the end of the day. But it is essentially in 1 second just taking all the common spend, which is about $270 billion out of the $460 billion, and dividing it into common categories, including IT, and building teams of expertise around those categories, and really trying to drive government-wide strategies across the categories. So we're going to run each category like a mini business. So, for example, in the IT space, in the IT category, we're going to move to a single software license for some of our products. We also want to work towards standard cyber language. So it's things like that, pulling certain levers beyond just strategic sourcing. Another area of focus is creating more specialized teams within the acquisition workforce, beginning in the IT space. So this is perfectly tied into what we're doing here today. The memo calls for my office, Office of Federal Procurement Policy, to partner with the U.S. Digital Services to launch our first digital IT acquisition workforce. So we're going to launch a class this summer, and the idea is we'll pilot this and scale it up over time. And we were thinking initially of a small group, but looking at the response today, we might have to expand that. Tracy Bishop is our point person on that, and she's going to talk about that in a few minutes. We've also created the TechFAR, the U.S. Digital Services Playbook, which is a series of plays that you can use to use more innovative approaches. The TechFAR tells you what's in the FAR that allows you to undertake these plays. These are all sort of tools and ways we want to support you. We don't think of this as just a single day event. We really want to build a community, and we think this is really the first step in that process. You should also know that we've reached out to your agency general counsels about starting a procurement group as well. And we know that you need the support of your attorneys in doing some of these more innovative approaches. So we're hoping to kick that off in the next few weeks. I'm going to challenge you. When you leave here today, would love for you to try to use some of these innovative approaches back in your agencies and share that with us. So sign up for the Federal Buyers Club, share what you've done, and we just want to keep this dialogue continuing. So you're really our first class of acquisition innovators, and we're really excited to be working with you over the next few years. So enjoy your day. I wish I could stay for most of it. I'm only going to be able to stay for a few minutes, but it's an absolute pleasure. Enjoy.